morning. Welcome back to another video. It is currently 2:50 a.m. and my husband just left for work. And so it's just me and our dog here at home. But today is Monday and we just got back from being gone over the weekend. So it is a major reset Monday. So come with me as I reset and get my week started on a good note. As you can see, our dog is inspecting our massive pile of laundry. I've already got one load of just towels and blankets going in there, and throughout the day I will hopefully get this all cleaned up. She's about to make herself a nice little bed in there. She thinks every blanket on the ground is a bed for her, but this is one of my main projects for the day. So it is early October, and the past couple of weeks it has been not hot but still like mid 80s. So when I get up in the morning to go work out, it's like 60-65. However, we have gotten a major cool spell over the past week and it is currently 45 degrees outside. So I need to pick out an outfit to work out in from my summer options. I think I have like one pair of leggings and like maybe a sweatshirt. So let's see what I can find to stay warm now that it's cool, but I don't have my like winter fall workout stuff accessible right now. Okay, so excuse the large pile of laundry. Today's reset day. I'm gonna deal with it. But this is what I found. I've just got some airy leggings and one of my husband's sweatshirts. And I don't work out in shoes, but I'm just gonna wear some socks because my feet are the last thing to warm up when I'm cold. And they are Stitch socks. If you know, you know. But yeah, I'm not too worried about being super cold because like it is 45 degrees outside, but it's also leg day. I'm working quads today and I always get pretty warm on quad day anyways. So I think this will be good. If not, we're just gonna have to be cold. Okay, so I am out here in our outside gym, and like I said, today is quad day, so obviously I need to squat. The last time I worked out, it was chest day and I was bench pressing, so I need to unrack and move this bar up. I'm tired, and then I can get into my squatting. Okay, so bar is racked. Normally I have the 45s and like the 35s at least on there, and then maybe some 10s, but now I just have 45s, 15s, and 10s, honestly, because I did not feel like putting the rest of the weight on there. It just is what it is. Some days I feel like going super heavy, some days I don't, and I try to listen to that. So today is one of the days where I'm not really feeling the heavy weights. So I'm just gonna do this, do a couple of rounds. If it feels too light, then I'll add some more. But like I said, just listen to my body. I'm tired this morning, it's cold. I'm just gonna go with what feels right. I just finished my first superset. I'm in kind of a supersetting phase with my workouts right now. So I was doing barbell squats and sumo squats, and then I'm getting ready to get into a superset that is single leg squats and leg lifts. For the leg lifts, I either put ankle weights on or I put a band around my like knees. Sometimes I do both. I think today I'm just gonna do the bands. But with my quad workouts, since I'm supersetting right now, I normally just do like squat variations with a few exceptions like lunges, leg lifts, bridges, stuff like that. But today it's mostly squat variations. I've been doing supersets for a couple of weeks now, so I'm getting to the point where I need to switch it up. So this might be my last week of supersetting. But yeah, that's kind of my general method for working out. One of the things that I'm thinking about today, it being Monday and it being a big reset day, is kind of how to win the week. And I think that starts with winning Monday, and even before that, to win Monday, to win any day really, you need to win the morning. And that's a term that I got from one of my favorite podcasts, Mind Pump. If you're not already listening to them, I don't know what you're doing. Go listen to them. They're amazing. They're great. I listen to them every morning, but they always talk about winning the weekend, winning the morning, winning the day. So one of the things that I do to win the mornings, especially during the week, is get a workout in. I also do things like start a little laundry first thing in the morning, just trying to get ahead of myself for the day, for the week. Today is a big reset day. Like I've been saying, I don't always have this much to do on a Monday, but since I know that it's going to be a really big day and I need to get a lot of stuff done today, winning the morning is even more important. So I'm going to try to share some tips throughout this video of how to win the week, but my first one is win the morning. Figure out what it takes for you to start the day on a good note. For me, it's waking up with my husband, reading and having coffee together in the morning, having breakfast together before he leaves, and then just making a checklist for the day, getting my workout in, making sure I have a good breakfast. Those are all things that help me win the morning so that I can win the day and then win the week. I just finished my workout and I definitely got warmed up, not enough to take off my sweatshirt. But I got warmed up, but I did 3 supersets, and then I finished with just a quick couple of ab exercises. I try to include those in all my workouts since none of my workouts are specifically focused on abs. But now that I'm done, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I'm gonna get started on my long checklist for the day. I just got out of the shower. I kind of just put my pajamas back on because I'm just gonna have a smoothie and do a little work on my computer, and then once the sun comes up, I have a 30-minute speed run that I'm doing. I don't know that I've mentioned it on the vlog, but I am following the Nike Run Club app half marathon training program. Me and my sister-in-law were planning on doing a half marathon this fall. I don't really think that it's actually going to happen, but I kind of just want to finish the program anyways. So following that, I think I have like 5 weeks left of the program, and today's run is a 31-minute speed run. So it's obviously dark outside. I don't really feel comfortable running outside in the dark, so I'm gonna wait for the sun to come up. But in the meantime, smoothie, computer work, working on the laundry. I'm gonna do so many loads today and just that kind of stuff. So if you watched my very first vlog, you would have seen me make this smoothie. I pretty much make the same smoothie every morning. The only thing different today is I added some greens powder. That's what color is kind of odd. And of course I have laundry running in the back. It's a running theme with my vlogs. But I'm gonna drink this because I'm so hungry, and I was gonna cuddle with our puppy, but she doesn't seem to want to get out of bed this morning. I finished my smoothie a little while ago, and I've just been working on my computer. I just posted a blog post over on my blog, peaknutritionandhealth.com. I'll have it linked in the video description, but I also recorded a podcast, and if you've never listened to my podcast before, a lot of the stuff that I post on my blog is what I talk about on the podcast. It's just kind of a different form. So if you're ever interested in, reading my blog but you don't have time, my podcasts are very similar information a lot of the time. So I just recorded a podcast, posted a blog post. I'm currently watching a YouTube video. It's the Sorted Food channel. I've watched them for forever. It's like a cooking food channel. Super good, super entertaining, but I kind of just have it on the background while I'm working on this. And I'm actually about to start editing a video. It won't be this video for YouTube. I think it'll be the one that comes before this one. I'm kind of behind on editing it, but I need to get into it, start getting the videos uploaded. So that's next on my to-do list. Okay, so the videos for my YouTube video are taking too long to load. So the sun has come up now, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go on my run. It's a speed run today, just 30 minutes. Yes, I'm wearing the same hoodie that I worked out in. I don't have any other ones, so I'm wearing a sweaty hoodie. It's fine, I'm gonna get sweaty again. But I need to flip this low laundry, fill up my water bottle, and then I'm ready to go. Okay, so I made it over to the track that I run at, and I'm trying to talk myself into getting out of the car because it's still pretty chilly. My car is still saying it's 45 degrees outside, and I made the mistake of turning the heat on in my car. So now I am nice and comfortable in my car, my little warm cocoon, but I need to get out and get this done. It's not a long run, it's just like 30 minutes. I need to get it done. But as much as I love cold weather, it has come as such a shock. We didn't get eased into it. We just kind of got dumped into it. So I know I'll get warmed up once I get going. So I just need to get going. Run is done. It actually ended up being a 38-minute speed workout. And it was 3 2-minute intervals at 5K pace. And then in the middle of the workout, there was a 10-minute long tempo run, I guess, at 10K pace. And then you went back to 5K pace for 3 more intervals. So it wasn't really that bad. Honestly, it was fine. I got warmed up pretty quickly. So as speed runs go, it's pretty good. I'm going to run home now and get my jog and then actually come back and take her on a little bit of walk, take advantage of the cool weather. And then I am going to get back to that massive pile of laundry. We are back home from our walk. We just walked a little over a half a mile and she is woken up for the day. It took her a while to wake up, so she is all hyper. But I am gonna go take another quick shower just to rinse off from my run, and then the sheets are done, so I'm gonna try to make the bed, and then I might make another cup of coffee. Just with it being chilly today and getting up so early this morning, it sounds really good. So that's probably my plan of attack for the next little bit. But yeah, shower, make the bed, then coffee. All right, so I have showered and changed, made the bed, and now I'm gonna go make some coffee. So I just flipped yet another load of laundry and I finished up my cup of coffee and I was working on the YouTube video again. I don't know why, for whatever reason today, the videos are just taking a long time to load. I think our internet might be kind of wonky today, but I'm waiting for some more videos to upload. And while I do that, I'm going to go and make the bed in our guest room. I washed both sheets of both beds today. So I've made our bed and I'm gonna go make the guest bed. And once the sheets and blankets and everything are done being washed, we went camping last weekend. I don't know if I said that, but that's why we have so much bedding to wash. I gotta wash clothes and do little things like dust fans and baseboards and stuff. And then I got to do some like Instagram work for my Peak Nutrition and Health Instagram. So that's kind of the game plan for the rest of the day. But since our theme is winning the week, I wanted to share another one of my tips. And that would be make a list. I love lists. I have been making a list since I was in high school, just classwork stuff to have to do, college, even work, stuff like that. And I just like ticking stuff off the list, but it also kind of helps you keep focused on what needs to get done. I usually make like one big list for the week, but I have to remind myself that I can't do everything in one day. So I'll like mentally make a list of which list items I want to get done. Monday is usually a big like content creation day. So like I'm a health coach, I do the YouTube, I do my podcast, I have a blog, I have my Instagram stuff. So Monday is when I really work on a lot of that stuff. And I do laundry. And then like Tuesday is usually like cleaning the house day. So my tip is to learn to utilize lists, and learn to know that you don't have to do everything in one day. Monday doesn't have to be super productive if that doesn't fit into your schedule. But we all have lives, we all have homes that we need to take care of. So make a list of like priorities. You can even number them with priority level, but that's my tip of how to win the week is stay organized and make your list. One of the things that I wanted to show you guys is these little clay ghost that me and my little brother made last week. If you watched my last video, you'll know that he came down and stayed with us for a little bit. But these are just little clay ghosts, and they sit over tea lights, and then when it's dark outside, they're like little, kind of like little lamps. This one, for whatever reason, won't sit right. But these are the ones I made. These are the ones he made. I saw a video on Instagram of a similar project. They're super cute and super fun. The clay takes like 2 or 3 days to dry, but it's a great little Halloween and fall craft. Now back to housework. So I got dishes to do, and then some other things that are on my list of things to do is wipe down the stove and the inside of the microwave, and then obviously the never-ending cycle of laundry. So I've got a few more of my chores knocked off the list, and I've put a load of clothes on finally in the laundry, and the videos are just taking a while to load. So while I wait, I'm going to take Stitch on another walk before lunch. I am getting pretty hungry, so when we get back, we'll definitely have lunchtime, and hopefully by then some more of my videos will be uploaded. So we are back home from the walk, and this is what I've got for lunch. It's just some leftover ground pork, a leftover salad, and then just some tortilla chips crushed up in there. Kind of a weird combination, but it's just some leftovers that we had in the fridge. Like I said, we were gone over the weekend, so we have nothing to eat. So just a hodgepodge of stuff, but it actually is a really good combination. But I'm going to eat this up, hopefully be able to finish that video, and get that checked off my to-do list for the day. All right, so I think I finally have that video done. If you've already seen it, because I'll post it before this one, I know it's kind of a weird video. I'm still getting used to vlogging, much less travel vlogging, so just bear with me. But it is just after 2:15 now. My husband just called me and let me know that he's headed home. We've been going to bed pretty early, anywhere from like 4:30 to 5, so it's 2:15 now. Normally most people are nowhere near eating dinner, but I'm actually gonna start it, and I'll show you what I'm making. But that is gonna be my next tip for kind of winning the week, is start Monday off, or even Sunday, with some really healthy food, and either meal prep, or we just like leftovers. So whatever I make either Sunday night or Monday night, I make sure that it's enough for leftovers for at least the next couple of days, and that way, even if those are really busy days, we have stuff already prepped for lunches, and even dinner if we need it. So today I am doing a pork loin, I think is the cut of meat, and I bought it pre-marinated, so all I have to do is put it in the oven, and then I'm gonna roast some potatoes and either do green beans or Brussels sprouts. I haven't decided yet. This is the pork loin that we're going to cook today. It's roasted garlic and herbs seasoned, and the instructions just say to cook it at 350 until it reaches an internal temperature of 150 or more. So I'm just gonna put it in the oven. We could grill it, but I think the oven is gonna be faster. All right, so I've just chopped up some red and yellow potatoes, put a little olive oil and seasoning on them. This is the seasoning brand that we've been using. I just got it at Walmart. It is really, really good. If you can find it, go ahead and get some because it's amazing. It's really good on potatoes, any roast vegetables, in like hamburger patties and stuff like that. It's really, really good. I think the other thing we've used it on is grilled pork chops, so highly recommend that seasoning blend. So I think I've decided to do Brussels sprouts as our other side tonight. I just have some frozen ones here. I know they're not as good as using fresh, not like nutritionally, but just kind of like texture wise. But if we have fresh vegetables in the fridge, they always seem to go bad before we use them. So I find that the frozen ones are way better for us. And so what I normally do is just microwave them for a little bit to unthaw them or defrost them, and then I will put them in the air fryer with probably similar seasonings and just crisp them up a little bit, because on their own, just warmed up in the microwave, they can be a little soggy. I'm not going to do that right now. Obviously, the potatoes and the meat need probably a good hour, but this is just our other part of dinner tonight. I am also going to get some peppermint tea. I have been on an elimination diet, if you haven't picked that up already. I talk more about it on the podcast, but I cut out gluten, dairy, and eggs. So those are the main ones. And so a week or so ago when I was taking care of my little brother, I had some curry at an Asian restaurant that I think probably had gluten in it, just from like the soy sauce. And then yesterday we ate at a different Asian restaurant and I didn't even think to ask them for a gluten-free soy sauce. Both times I've had very similar stomach upset situations that I'm dealing with today. And last time it was like the day after, and I was like, it must have been bad curry. But now that I'm thinking about it, since it happened again this time, it's probably the gluten. And I've just been off of it for like a month now, and so my body is reacting to it more aggressively than it was before. So all that to say, I'm dealing with a little bit of an upset stomach today, so I'm going to make some peppermint tea. The warmth of the tea and just the peppermint is one of the best things to soothe an upset stomach. So I'm going to go ahead and put the kettle on, run out and check the mail, and then pour myself a cup of tea. I think my final tip for winning the week is establishing a good nighttime routine and a good morning routine. I would say if you start with one of those, start with the nighttime routine. For us, it happens like for most people's afternoons, but like I said, we're normally in bed by like 4:30 or 5. So we try to eat dinner around 4 o'clock. And then after dinner, we brush our teeth, wash our face. We both wear contacts. We take our contacts out. Some nights we take melatonin. It just kind of depends on how tired we're feeling. I don't love relying on melatonin. I'd rather fall asleep naturally, but because it's so important for us, I'm tired already. Specifically my husband, it's important for him to get, at least 8 hours of sleep just because of the nature of his job. So it's important that we fall asleep on time. So we do take melatonin every now and then. It's not every day. But just establishing your nighttime routine, going to bed at the same time, whatever that time is, trying to wake up around the same time, that really helps to regulate your circadian rhythm, and that in turn helps to regulate things like your digestive system and your hormones. So to help win the week, try to build a healthy and balanced nighttime routine and morning routine that really helps your body feel tired at night, and it helps your body to wake up in the morning and just get on a schedule where you're not feeling like you're dragging all the time. Hi. Just went and checked the mail, and we did not get anything, but I wanted to show you our front porch. I just think it's so cute right now. We just got the new mat at TJ Maxx. All the pumpkins are from Walmart. I think the mums are from Walmart. Me and my little brother carved these when he was here last week, and we were both very proud of them. So I just wanted to show off our little fall front porch. All right, so I have my tea made. It's very hot right now, but I'm gonna let it cool off. I've got my last load of laundry in the dryer. Hallelujah, it's been a day of laundry. You can see we've got several things drying throughout the house. I'm really paranoid about putting stuff in the dryer because we've had stuff shrink before, so anything that's like kind of iffy, we always air dry. So our kitchen table is a drying rack. But I don't know how much I'm gonna add to this vlog. I'll probably show some clips of dinner, but I'm just gonna drink my tea. My husband should be home soon, and hopefully my stomach gets to feeling better. I'm gonna be staying off of gluten for the next week or so, so it should get back to normal. And then we're gonna be in bed pretty early tonight. We were not in bed on time last night and we're both feeling it today. I don't think we were asleep until 8:30, and normally we should be asleep by like 6:30 or 7. So yeah, it's an early night for tonight, but drink my tea. I'm gonna keep an eye on dinner and then we'll see what's next.